Hello everyone, welcome back to our CodeIgniter 4 tutorials. In this session, we are going to discuss about theme integration. So if you want to understand how the theme integration is going to work and all, I am requesting you, all of you, try to watch the previous session. That is nothing but the 16th video of our channel, and please try to watch the video, and so it is going to be understood in a better manner. Now I am going to show you a theme integration, how we can do this into our CodeIgniter 4. For this, all of you requested, try to watch the previous session so you can understand in a very better manner to understand the theme integration part. Now let us go to this. This is the theme, guys, I'm going to integrate into my CodeIgniter 4. So we have some banner section here, our future section, just about us. Just I'm taking a very basic theme. If you guys are interested, you can take a very good theme and you can purchase the theme, or you can download a theme from Bootstrap and you can try to integrate. Just I'm showing you the process, whatever the theme it may be. Process is same for all the themes, guys, here. Right, so here I prepared some pages here, about page. I prepared some left sidebar page and right sidebar pages and all. Can you see right sidebar layout as well as so left and right sidebar. So we in the previous session we worked with the view layouts. What is a layout? A layout is nothing but a single column template, multi-column template, mega menu template, left sidebar layout, right sidebar layout, full width layout. This is all about the layouts. How we can reuse these layouts? By using these layouts, how we can create a website. Let us see, guys. Let us go to the action. But every template which you are downloading, so it is going to contain some assets. So assets in the sense JS folder, CSS folder, images folder and all, right? Everything. Anyhow, I prepared this theme here, guys, here by using Bootstrap 4. For this I used some assets. Let me show you the folder here. I think so this is the Bootstrap 4 folder I have with me. So here I have some assets. Can you see CSS, images and JS? Whatever the assets you have, these assets we have to move to CodeIgniter 4. Right, so let us go there, and these are some supported HTML files, guys. Index.html, left, right, sidebar and all. Whatever the files you are using in a theme, when you're downloading a theme, in this theme you may not require all the files. You require some files. By using those files we can build the template. If you need all the files, yes, we can use all the files also into our template integration. Right, now let me show you one by one. First thing, whatever the assets you are having in your template, copy that assets and keep the assets into your CodeIgniter 4. I'm copying the assets folder, and just you have to go to your CodeIgniter 4. This is my CodeIgniter 4 folder. All of you are requested to keep your assets in your public folder. Right, nobody can access this public folder directly. And CodeIgniter, when I am discussing folder structure, I have explained you very clearly. Public folder contains index.html as well as htaccess. Recently we moved these two files to root directory to make the search engine friendly URLs. But one more advantage of this public folder is here, all the application assets like JS, CSS and all are going to kept into here. So I'm keeping this assets folder inside of it. If you don't want, you can keep these assets in root directory also, no problem. Here also you can keep this. This is exactly our project root, right? Yes, you can keep assets folder here. But CodeIgniter 4 is recommending us to keep the assets folder inside public folder. That's it. I kept it. One job is completed. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this index.html. Let us open with an editor. Whatever the code you have inside of it, let me copy the code and let me go to your editor. So this is my editor. So in this this is a home controller. Okay, let me remove these things for a while. I'm going to remove this, or even you can keep it, no problem, guys. Here this is home view, right? In this home view, go to views folder, open the home view, and this is my home view. This is the code we written something. This is the layout system we used yesterday, right? Anyhow, let me remove complete code. Let me keep this HTML template. Almost all 180 lines of code is there. Just I'm keeping. So now can you guys go and refresh the browser and let us see what is the output, guys, here. I'm going to just refresh it. If I refresh, are you getting any output? Please check it. I just refreshed my home view. You are able to see the output, but is this output is good? But did you see, this is actual template we have, but the same template, this is the output we are able to see. This looks good, but this is not looks good. Why it is not looks good? Remember, the assets folder is in our location. Where is that location? In the public location. That paths we have to define, guys, here. So go to, this is the assets folder. Where is your assets folder? My assets folder was in public folder, right? You have to mention something called public, but always this is not the path you have to provide here. We have to provide the base URL. So how we can provide http:// localhost slash ci4/public. This is what we have to mention. But this path we cannot give you locally. I mean, this is I'm giving you statically, but always this should be somewhat dynamic. How can we get the base URL? If it is a CodeIgniter 3, we have a method called base URL in the URL helper. In the same manner, here also the same guys here, nothing difference is there. Now I am going to print this base URL. Just write the base URL. We have site URL, we have system URL, such a manner, right? Base URL, guys. That's it. And repeat the same job. And everything was in public folder, right? And you have to better to keep like this always. Whatever the images you have, whatever the assets you have, you can go and you can keep it. Go to the top of the page also, and make the CSS files also like this. Yeah, this is the CSS file. Every file I'm making like this. Now you can go and refresh the page. Earlier, sorry, semicolon is slash is missed here. Make the slash public assets and go and refresh the page, and let me see what is the output, guys. We are going to get it here. Earlier this is the output. Now I'm just refreshing. If you can refresh, can you see your structure is back? Where is the banner image? These are the icons, guys. Icons are coming perfect. At the bottom also we have some banner image should be there. We are not getting the banner image, right? If we can go to inner pages and all, we need to check it, guys. First thing, so banners also in the assets folder, right? So the path, wherever the banners are there, we have to give the same path, guys. Can you come down here? This is the banner image, right? So we have to provide the same path, public/assets. Bottom we have four images. Give the same, repeat the same base URL. So when you are moving this application to live server, the base URL will pick that URL automatically. We don't need to change the code each and every time. That's why we have to write a function base URL/public. Why I am keeping the assets in public folder? CI4 is recommending, just gone through the manual of folder structure so that you will understand what they are saying, that all the assets folder we can keep it into public folder. So nobody can access this folder directly. Now can you see, guys, here? Now if I refresh, I think so image is loaded and this is also loaded. Perfect. So all are loaded. Now what we need to do here, we know that for every web page, header and footer is same. So let us remove the header, let us remove the footer. Already we prepared some header and footer, guys. Can you see in the layouts here? We have some header and we have some footer, but these are contain a little bit code. This is the previous session code we have. Let me remove the code. See, all of you remember, I am creating one folder called layouts. This is the layouts folder available in the views. In this views, if you understand already, and if you can watch the previous session, so you will understand. So in this views folder, so nothing, guys, just go to views folder. If you or didn't aware of it, don't worry, create a folder called layouts here. In this layout, you can take any name, layouts or templates, that is your choice completely. So we have already footer.php, we have already header.php. Okay, let me go to footer and let me remove this code from this, guys. Now I'm going to home view. In the home view template, let us remove the header. So where is our header? And let us remove the header, and let us remove the footer and keep them into a header.php, guys. Go there. I removed this header. Let me keep the code into the header.php. Now go to the same and remove the footer and keep the code into footer.php. This is just a small footer I have with me, and remove the footer from home and keep the into footer.php. Done. Now if we can refresh, can we get the output here? No, definitely we are not getting the output. The theme was disturbed. Why? Because CSS and HTML was not loaded properly here. Then what I need to do, guys, here, go to your controller. So in this controller, what I need to do, so you have to load it, right? So now I am going to write echo. You can write, we have to load multiple views, right? Echo, this is going to be echo view. Where is our view? View was in layouts folder, layouts, layouts/header. Then after that we have to load one more view. What is the one more view we have to load here? This is going to be footer. That's it, guys. You can refresh it. Now you can check it. Theme is back again. But we have to use templating engine, right? Template layout system. Yesterday we seen, in the previous session, we seen how the layouts are going to work, right? So in the same manner, let me go here. We know that. So how can we use the render section method? How to use end section and end section? How to include the template and all? We know that this is going to be reusable in each and every page, right? So that's why what I'm going to do, whatever the header code, whatever the footer code you have, so if you want you can keep them headers and footer if you want, otherwise you can remove them, no problem. So whatever the header I have, let me copy the header, let me keep into this base.php. I created one file. So this is all you will understand if you can see the previous session, guys, right? Now I'm going to footer.php, copy the footer code, and let me keep this footer code also into the base.php. This is my footer code. So here in the middle of the header and footer, what I need to do, guys, here I need to use the render section method. Let us go and let us use the render section method. This of render, render section. This is the exactly render section. You can pass some keyword here, any of the keyword, that is your choice. Content is the keyword. That's it, guys. Now can you see, just you can go and refresh it. So in this situation what we can do, in the home controller, this is not required then. So because we are going to include that, where we have to include that, in the view page. Now you can see this is home view only. Now what you are going to do, in the top of the page, just you are going to include the file, guys. Whatever the file you have, base, this base we have to include it. So this I am going to include it. This of, we have a method called extend method. In this extend method, what we have to pass, layouts slash the file name base.php. Just you have to pass it. Now you can just refresh it. Now can you see, we can see the header and footer only. Why? Because in base.php we have header and footer and render section. To this render section we have to assign the data. So now what we are going to do, now go to home, and whatever the data we are having, we know that the data should be kept into render section, right? Let us do one thing, guys, here. Now everything, whatever the code I am able to see, this should be into section. This of section. And the placeholder, what is the placeholder we are having in this? This is the placeholder. This placeholder you have to keep into this end section, guys, right? This is exactly section. Every section should end with end section, right? And end section also should be there. This is going to be end section. End section doesn't need any parameter. Whatever the code which is coming from your controller, whatever the view it may be, just try to keep inside of it. Can you see now I included section, and a placeholder should be there. See, content is not placing. Whatever the code, even though we have some content in your home view, but it is not going to do anything, guys. What you have to do, whatever the code you have, slowly move the code into it. Now I am moving this into it, guys. Can you see every code? This is placeholder, right? So whatever the code you are keeping inside this section, end section, that code will be placed into this placeholder, right? So now I am repeating the same. Can you refresh it? Now can you see, you may see the banner here. I am able to see the banner. Like this, repeat the same job. Each and every section is going to be moved into this section and end section. Later I will show you a very good way. Right now I am just moving all these sections into this particular section and end section. So once this is done, then we can go for it, other thing, right? So let us see. Let us move this another section also. If you want, you can refresh it, guys. It will be back, I think so. Can you see? Here you are able to see future section. Yes or not, right? So like this, repeat the same job for remaining also, right? I'm going to copy this section. That's it. We have 3 sections, I believe, and let us keep this into render section, guys. This is all about render section. Right now this is done. Now just refresh the page. Now you can see all the things are coming, guys. This is all about back, right? About us, as well as our futures, as well as our some articles are coming there, right? Now what we can do here, sometimes these futures, these articles may require in some other pages also. Then will you write the same code again and again? No. Let us do one thing. What are all these sections we have? Can you see, guys? In these sections this is banner section, right? Let me do, later we will make it as a slider, definitely. Let me remove this code. All of you check it here. What I am going to do here, I am going to partials. All of you see, we have a lot of partials are there, or else you can make it sections also. So this is the previous session we created something. So partials, some partials are there, futures, so services, so something we created, right? So let me create one partial here. This partial name is nothing but the slider. What is the thing? slider, slider.php. Whatever the code you have here, just keep the code inside of it. This is our code. Now how can we include this into your theme view? Nothing, guys, just you can come down. So if you want, you can use a section. If you don't want, you can remove the section, no problem. I'm removing the section here. No need to copy the section, but keep the section in your home view. So this is, I am going to write one comment here. Better to write comments slider section. That's it. This is going to be a section and a section. In this section, I have to bring this slider, guys. How can we bring this slider? $this of include. We have a method $this of include. In this include method, we have to include the file. What is the file? Slider.php. It was available in layouts, right? Layouts / slider.php. Slider. This extension is not required here. Just you can refresh it. The thing is going to be come back, guys. Okay. Oh, something went wrong. Please check what is wrong here. Layouts slider. Anything wrong, we need to check it, guys, here. So do one thing and go to your log file so that we can see the error. What is the error we are having with today's date? Can we see some error I am getting here? Slider.php invalid file, layouts slider.php, but it is not in layouts, right? It was in partials folder, right? And go to the code and let us go and change the path of it, guys. This was in partials folder. So go to partials, partials, partials folder. Now you can check it. Earlier we have error. Now can you see this is section? This is slider section. In which page you want? In about page, in contact page, in services page, wherever we want. Yes, we can integrate easily by using this include method, right? In the same manner, I have next a feature section. So why this is having two sections here, right? So let us, okay. We have some div extra, I believe section is extra. Do one more thing here. What I am going to do now, we have to add the features, right? Let me remove this all the container code and let me keep into separate file called features and let me try to integrate it. Now I am going to show you. This is exactly a div, right? Let us do this div. Let us make some indentation. This is our features. So already we have features view, right? So let us go to features view and open this and keep the code inside of it. This is the features. That's it. Now how can we bring this? Can you see? Can we get the features here now? We don't have features. We are able to see about us only. We are not having features. Let me do one thing. Go to your home view. Let us include it. So here what I am going to do, like this we can divide our theme into partial wise or widget wise, whatever it may be. So this of include same, right? Partials of features. This is what exactly we have to pass here. Partials of features, features, and just refresh it and you will understand. So now can you see features is also coming? So now we need to make about also, right? So let us remove this about section also. This is Jumbotron something is there. This is exactly about us, right? Okay, this is also we can take one section. So take this into one section. Done. So if you want, you can make an ID for this. Later it is better to design. I mean, if you can take some IDs and all, right? So here what I need to do, guys, here the same line. Now we don't have the partial about, right? Go and create a partial called about, about.php. So in this we are going to keep this code. That's it. Now you can go and you can come down and you can keep this here. That's it. About. Like this we can reuse it, guys. about. So if you can understand one page creation, remaining are going to be easy. Let us go and let us remove this also. What is this? This is going to be articles, right? And let us create a section called articles. It is not, section is not required. Just copy the div. So just I'm copying the div only. Right, create a new file in the partials only. Go and create a new file. So this is going to be articles, articles, or blog, whatever it may be, you can take it. So this is just, I have to go here and you have to keep the same code, guys. This is going to be articles. Like this, we are going to partials our theme, articles. So this is how the theme integration. First page is completed successfully, right? Now we have to integrate the remaining pages, right? You can go and you can check it now. Can you see all the pages of my view is coming? Now here I have about page. So for this about page, go to your controller and this is my controller. About view is already prepared. So first what you need to do, go to your HTML template. What is the code available for this about? Can you see? Just we have some plain content only. Go to your about view. Let us go to the folder. This is the folder. Open this about, copy the only body. So header footer is already available, right? We know that header and footer is common for everybody. So now I'm just going to copy the body. This is the just body container section, right? From this section, let me copy the code only. It is not required all the things, guys. Just I'm copying the code because header and footer is already there. So we don't need to add it again and again. Something went wrong. This is footer, right? Up to here I'm copying, guys. Here I'm copying the code. Now what you need to do, you have to keep this code into your about view. Open your about view, just keep the code inside of it. Already we prepared about view in the previous session. Let us remove this and let us go and let us keep this, guys. Now here, now I'm going to, we need to include header and include footer, right? Definitely. Now you can just refresh the about page. So let us see, are you getting the output or not? Go to the browser and let us go and let us write the home/about, right? This is going to be home/about. Definitely you can see the output. You are able to see the output. Perfect. But where is header and footer? We have to add them, right? Go to this about view and go to the top of the page. First we need to include the base.php. So by using extend method, we are just going to include it. So this of extend. In this extend method, we have to pass layouts slash the file name. What is the file name? We have base.php. That's it. Extension is not required. Remove it. Now just refresh it. I think so you will see the output, header and footer. Where is body then? So whatever the, see, in your base.php, we have placeholder. To this placeholder, we have to add the content. How can we add the content? By using section and end section method. So whatever the content you are able to see here, all of you, I'm going to, this is the content I have in the about view. Let us remove the content. Nothing, remove in the sense, we will keep the content, but the content should be kept into section and section. This of section. In this section, we have to pass the placeholder name. What is the placeholder name? Content. And we know that every section should end with the end section. End section does not have any parameter. Come down. This is going to be end section. And capital S, right? So now keep the code inside of it, guys. That's it. Now can you see your about page is also going to be rendered for us, right? Can you see? This is our about page. In the same manner, so I need to do one thing, guys. Initially, we have to provide the links, right? Go to your header.php. Sorry, header and footer is not required right now. Let us remove this header and footer. I'm going to remove them. Everything was in base, right? It was in single page. So now go to the top of the page and provide some links to these menu items, guys. We are having some HTML links. These are not HTML links, right? So this should be home. I'm writing like this, guys, always. This is going to be base URL, and always when your user click, it has to come to base URL. Wherever you have home or index or logo, we have to keep this, guys. This is index page, right? This is a home page, and you can keep this link. I mean, wherever you are. So we don't need to provide the static links, guys. Always we have to provide some dynamic link. About page. Can you please tell me where is this about page actually? This is exactly, it was in home/about. Later, don't worry, I'm giving you the links like this right now because base URL, after base URL, controller, after controller, method. What is the method? So in the home controller, we created about method. That's why I'm giving you like this. So here I have prepared some layout bar, guys. Here, if you want, you can use the layout. I will show you at least one layout, left sidebar or right sidebar. Any of the layout I will show you, and just we can use them. Right. This is exactly we have, guys, here left sidebar, right sidebar. We have to mention some links here. For example, here I'm going to prepare a link, guys. Here, training, TRAINING. Training, home/training we will provide. This is home/training page. Left sidebar layout, I am renaming it as a training. 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 Just I am making something like this, guys. Now can you see here? You can go and refresh it now. And if you can click home, you will go to home page. Very nice. If you can click about, you are coming to about. We have to slash is missed, guys, here. The link, when we are providing the link, the slash was missed here. Yes, slash is kept it there, and you can go back and you can check it. Now you can go click on about us. About us is working. In the same manner, here also we have to keep home/training, right? Yeah. I think now you can just refresh the page and you can go to courses. Click on this menu. So is menu is working? Menu is not working. 1 minute, let me check it. Why this is not working? Guys, please check it here. The JS files are not loaded. Bootstrap min.js and proper min.js and Bootstrap min.js, and the files are not loaded at the bottom of the page. Go to the bottom of the page and please try to check why these are not loaded. Go to your footer. Where is this? Okay, go to your editor and footer.php and let us see. And nothing but in the base.php only we have these links, right? So we have to go there and we mentioned this, right? Public assets. So here is something missed, guys. Here slash is missed. Here is also slash missed. So we have to make the paths very perfectly. Earlier we did, but this is not works perfectly. Now you can just check it. So right, done. No errors in the screen. Now you can click on it and you are getting this training. So when you are clicking this training, what we have to get? We have to load something, guys. This is not found. Why? Because in the home controller we didn't define a method called training. Let us go and let us defining a method called training here into the home page. This is your home controller. I am defining one method, public function home. This is my training, right? Yeah, this is the training method, and in this I just want to return view. The view is nothing but training view. Let us go and let us take the view name as training, TRAINING view, training view. This is the view we are going to load, and into this view now we have to create this view. Go to your views folder. This is my views folder, right? This is my views folder. In this views folder I am going to create a file called training view. This is the training view.php. To this view, please copy the code, whatever the code you have in the left sidebar layout, and go to the folder, open the left sidebar layout, copy the code from it, guys, left and right. So I want to copy left sidebar only, copy the code. We don't need header and footer, just body required. So where is our body? Yeah, so this is our container, and from this container I want to load everything, guys. If you want, you can load the section also, whatever the section you want. Now go to the bottom of the page and I'm copying the section. Copy the section and keep into your home view. Go to your editor. This is the code, right? And just that's it, guys. Header and footer is not required. Now you can go and refresh the browser. You will see the code is going to be rendered. Now earlier we have error, right? Now can you refresh? We have, but header and footer is not included. So what we need to do? Go to the template and go to the top of the page. We have to extend base.php. Repeat the same. Just now we did about page, right? In the same manner. Now I am going to. This is going to be $this of extend. In this extend, what we have to do, we have to include base. It was available in layouts folder, layouts/base. That's it. Now you can see header and footer is going to be included, right? So header and footer is included. Where is body then? So what are all the content you are able to see here? This content should be kept into end section and end section. Now let us write this section, $this of this is nothing but the content, the placeholder name, and every section front with end section. That's it. Whatever the code you are able to see in this page, the code should be kept into, this is all the code, the section and all, everything should be kept into the particular thing, guys. Otherwise it won't display. Sidebar and left sidebar and everything. Copy the code and please keep the code into the section and end section. This is what we have to do in every page. Repeat the same for every page. So this is how. Now can you see? Now you can able to see the content. Now we know that these are the widgets, right? Some of the widgets may require for some pages, some of the widgets may not require for some pages. So let me do one thing. I'm going to create one folder here. The folder is widgets folder. Wherever you want widgets, thus we can use it, guys. So let us create one more folder called widgets. Right, widgets folder is created. So here in the about view, we have some widgets, right? Sorry, in the training view. What are the widgets we have? This is sidebar actually. In this sidebar, we have some widgets, guys. What are the widgets we have? This is what exactly related articles. Let us remove this and let us create a file into the widgets folder. So related underscore articles, related articles.php, and keep the code inside of it. Just keep the code. And now how can I bring these related articles here? So now we have to bring this, right? You removed, right? So if you want to get it, so now you can just go here. This is going to be echo. Sorry, echo is not required, right? Delete this off. Include method by using include. In this we have something called widgets, right? WDI widgets slash related underscore articles articles. That's it, guys. Now you can just refresh the page. I mean, if this widget is required in any other page, we can simply include it, so we don't have any problem, guys, here. So now in the same manner, this is search widget, right? So let us copy this search widget, and this is going to be search widget. Remove this and go to this widgets folder and create one more file called search. All the widgets I am going to keep here. SEARCH search.php. If this search is required for all the pages, just we can include the template, so we don't want to write each and every time. So that's why we can go and we can do something like this. This is going to be search widget. So simply I am going to write this as a search widget. Like this we can keep all the widgets. Widgets means definitely they are going to help us in each and every page, right? So that we can keep them into a reusable blocks. For some pages we need some widgets, for some pages those widgets are not required. So in this situation we have to do like this. Now just refresh the page, and if you can check it, search is also coming. In the same manner we have one more, right? What is this? One more, categories. Let us go and let us remove the categories also. Yes, all the categories also I'm going to remove. What is this? Sorry, this is body, no? This is code MD4 categories, web designing, LG6. Okay, yeah, this is also the same. Let us go and let us keep this same to the widgets folder, categories. CATEGORIES, categories, and keep the code inside of it. And we have to include it, right? And come to your training view, and just you can write the same line of code here. That's enough. This is how we can reuse the partials, right? Partials or widgets or whatever it may be, the word we can choose anything. CATEGORIES, categories. Now just refresh every time, so whether it is included or not. If you have any error, we can go and we can correct it back. This is categories. This is quick links now. Let us do the same. So we are going to create each and everything. This is going to be quick links. Let us go, and this is one more widget is going to be quick links widget. Like this, guys, we can create all the things. Quick links. Keep the code inside of it. In the same manner we have one more, I believe, here. Can you go and check it? So this is, what is this? Side widget, something. I don't know exactly what is this side widget. Let me create a side widget only. So this is going to be side widget, WIDGET, side widget.php, and keep the same, guys. That's it. Now we have to include these two. Now can you see, if we can refresh it, we cannot see side widget, we cannot see quick links. Why? Because they are not included. If you want to get them into your training view, you can come down and you can write this as a, what is the one more thing? Quick links. This is what is exactly. So this is going to be quick links, QUICKLINKS, quick links. If required, we can add them. If does not required, we don't need to add them, right? This is going to be side widget, side WIDGET, side widget, and you can refresh it. Now can you see those widgets are also coming into it? Yeah, this is how we can integrate. In the same manner, we are going to integrate one more courses is there. We have right side bar layout. Let me rename it as a online training or something, like whatever the menu. Go to your base.php, and base.php, what we are going to do, this is how we can create the widgets and we can reuse them. Finally, let me implement this one more thing, guys. Here we have, so go to your menu, and in this menu I am going to provide you a link for this, guys. Let me provide a link. This is right sidebar.html, right? Let us remove this link, and this is going to be online, right? Online training or something, like whatever it may be. Simply make it as online. Online, TRAINING. Yes, now can you see, guys, here this is just training we have, and this is going to be training page. We are able to see. Now can you see this is online training, online.view. This is a method, right? So go to your controller and create a method, public function. One function is completed. Later we will show you how to pass the data to these views, dynamic data also. Public function, this is going to be online. Yeah, so here return view, online view. I'm creating a view name called online view. This is exactly online view. Done. Now, so this view is not available, right? So go and create this online view. Go to your views folder and try to create the view. This is the view file. So in the views folder directly I'm creating a file called onlineview.php. So to this, what are you going to do? Open your template. Go to your template folder. This is my template folder. In this, let us copy this right side about template. Only body of this header and footer is already available with us, right? So now what you can do, just you can go and this is the body and copy the body from here to end of the page, here up to here, right? Copy this and keep into your view file. Yeah, here you are going to keep it. So as usual, go to the top of the page, include this. What is we have to include? We have to extend the base file, right? So because this is containing a placeholder, this of extend, extend. I think so this may be faster. I think we can finish it quickly. So this is going to be layouts slash the file name. What is the file name? Base. That's enough. This is going to be base. Now you can check it. So just go to the browser and just click on the link. Earlier we have error. Now if you can refresh, we have some error. Let me see what is the error we have. So I included layouts slash base. So is there any error? We need to check it. 1 minute. Let me see where the file is saved. This file is saved in app views online view. But what I loaded into my controller, let me check it. Go to your home controller and try to check it. This is going to be online view. Nothing wrong here. Let me check. Here we have a spell mistake, extend spell mistake, extend, extend. Now you can check it. I think so it is going to load header and footer. Now can you see? Yeah, we're able to see. But what we need to do, guys, here, header and footer is loaded, but everything which is available inside of it, where we have to kept it, guys, this is removed, and this should be section and section. There are this of section. What is the placeholder name? Content, 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 and this is going to be end section. Doesn't have any parameter. And whatever the code we have, we are going to keep inside of it, section and section. This is all the code is going to be kept into the placeholder. Now you can just go and refresh the page and you can just check it. Now can you see this is the output is back. Now we have some articles here, right? So what I can do now, so do you want to write it again and again? Nothing required. Already we have these articles here, guys. So we included, right, in the training view. So we already included whatever the things we have, just copy them and just paste there, guys. Does not require to write each and every time. Go to online view and this is how we can reuse. But in this we may not require all the things, guys. This is all the static thing, right? Let me remove all the static thing. I'm going to remove this. Static in the sense that layout is widget is also static only, but we have to reuse it, right? That's why I'm removing all this stuff. Let us remove this, let us remove this, and let us remove this. Completely done. Now just keep this code inside of it, guys. This is enough. We don't write each and every time. So like this we can reuse all the widgets into our pages, guys. Take it as the same reference and try to create a new pages also. Slowly I will implement all the pages. We are going to create registration page, we are going to create login page and contact page in upcoming sessions. Slowly we will show you, don't worry about it. Now these are going to work perfectly, guys. Training is working and this is going to be online training. Right sidebar is working and about page is working and home is working. Take this as a reference and try to implement, try to create a new template and try to create a website. Right, this is all about the theme integration, guys. If you have any doubts, please comment under the video section. Don't forget, please subscribe our Go PHP channel. Thank you all, guys.